Hi, Cancer. This month, I want to talk to you about your home. Not just the walls around you, but the place inside you where you feel safe. Because August is going to touch that part of you over and over. It starts around August 6th, when Mars moves into Libra. Now Mars is a planet of action and sometimes tension. In Libra, he's not aggressive, but he's definitely restless. For you, this shows up around home, family, and private matters. You might start feeling frustrated with how things feel around you. Maybe you're tired of holding the peace. Maybe you're ready to clean house, literally, or emotionally, and you're allowed to. You don't always have to be the one who holds it all together, Cancer. This month, especially early on, don't ignore the signs that something is off in your environment. Clean it, fix it, speak up, leave the room. You don't need permission to protect your peace. Then, on August 9th, we get a full moon in Aquarius. This is a little more intense. It lights up the part of your chart that deals with closeness, money shared with others, emotional bonds, and yes, your fears. It might bring something to the surface that's been brewing for a while. Maybe a conversation about trust. Maybe a situation around money or dependency. Maybe just a realization that you're ready to move on from something that's been draining you. But here's the thing. Even if it feels like something is ending, it's really just clearing. You're making space for better. And I know how hard that can be for you because you get so attached to what's familiar. But familiar doesn't always mean safe. And safe doesn't always mean alive. Now, here's the good news. On August 11th, Mercury goes direct in Leo. If things have been confusing lately, if conversations with someone felt circular or hard to finish, that's about to shift. Mercury rules how we speak, how we think, and in Leo, it gives you a little more confidence. So you might notice that it's easier to say what you need, to set the tone, to talk about money or love or plans without second-guessing every word. Then we get a big, beautiful moment on August 12th. Venus and Jupiter come together in Cancer. In your sign. This is a rare and gorgeous alignment. It's like the universe is sending you a bouquet of sweetness, just because. For some of you, this could show up as love, a moment of romance or affection, or someone finally getting you. For others, it could be a creative burst or a little money surprise. But underneath all that, what's really happening is you are remembering that you're lovable, not because of what you do, not because you keep everyone else afloat, just because of who you are. Let it in. Let yourself receive. Don't brush it off. Let someone pour into you for a change. Then, as we get later into the month, the energy shifts. On August 22nd, the sun moves into Virgo. For you, this brightens up your third house, the part of your life that deals with talking, writing, planning, short trips, texting, and your day-to-day thinking. You'll probably feel more organized, more clear-headed. You may even want to clean your inbox or finally schedule those appointments you've been avoiding. And on August 23rd, we have a new moon in Virgo. This is a great time to reset your mindset. If your thoughts have been heavy lately or looping in worry, this is when you can begin again. Make a list. Start journaling. Say something you've been holding back. Reach out to someone you lost touch with. This moon is quiet, but it's healing. Then, around August 25th, Venus enters Leo. This brings love and beauty to your money zone. You may feel more confident about what you deserve. You may feel like dressing up a little more or treating yourself to something you normally wouldn't. Do it not to impress anyone, but to remind yourself that you are worth the effort. Now, behind all this, there are some deeper layers at play. Chiron is retrograde at the top of your chart in your career space. That means you might be quietly wrestling with questions like, am I doing what I really want to be doing? Am I proud of how I show up in the world? These aren't questions to rush. They're here to sit with. You don't need to fix your whole life this month. You just need to notice what doesn't feel good anymore. Also, be aware that around the middle of the month, Mars makes some challenging aspects, especially with Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. That means you may hit some slowdowns. A plan that feels stuck. A conversation that goes nowhere. A wave of tiredness you can't explain. Don't push. Don't force. Pause. Go back to basics. Eat, sleep, rest. It'll pass. Because here's the truth, Cancer. August is not asking you to prove yourself. It's asking you to take care of yourself. Not just when you're breaking down, but before that. Before you're empty. This month wants you to stop waiting for permission, to stop being the strong one all the time, to start creating a life that nurtures you back. You are allowed to be soft. You are allowed to be held. You are allowed to change your mind. So light the candle. Say no when it feels like no. Say yes when it feels like relief. And let August be a month where you don't carry anyone but yourself. You are not too much. You're just finally starting to listen to your own heart.